is trade in the Indian Ocean? At the end of this lesson, you will be able to firstly locate the countries, seas and major cities bordering the Indian Ocean, and secondly, use a timeline to mark historical events. Observe this map. Can you see the countries that have their coastlines along the Indian Ocean? These countries are referred to as the countries bordering the Indian Ocean. Let's carry out an activity. In your copybook, trace the map of the Indian Ocean and use your atlas to locate and label on the map, firstly, 5 countries bordering the Indian Ocean and their capital cities, secondly, 4 seas, and thirdly, 5 major ports. So, let's check out your answers. Yes, the 5 countries bordering the Indian Ocean and their capital cities are Mozambique, Maputo, Oman, Muscat, India, New Delhi, Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and Indonesia, Jakarta. The 4 seas are Red Sea, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and the Mozambique Channel. The 5 major ports are Durban in South Africa, Maputo in Mozambique, Mombasa in Kenya, Muscat in Oman, and Mumbai in India. Good job! Now that you have located the countries, seas, and major ports in the Indian Ocean, let's find out how this information will help us to understand how trade was in the Indian Ocean during ancient times. Trade. What is trade? Do you have an idea, learners? Mr. Remy is a farmer. He grows all kinds of vegetables in his farm. Mr. Abu owns a mini vegetable market. He buys fresh vegetables from Mr. Remy. Mr. Abu sells his vegetables to his clients every day. What is happening here? Yes, 2 actions are taking place, buying and selling. So we can say that trade is the buying and selling of goods. Have you ever thought how trade started? Well, trade started locally, then across villages, then cities, then countries, and then oceans. Let us look at this map. It shows the ancient maritime trade route between Alexandria and China from 250 BC to 250 AD. Can you observe how East Africa, Arabia, India, and Southeast Asia were connected by trade routes in the Indian Ocean? What is a trade route, learners? Can you see the dotted arrows on the map? Well, these arrows represent the way that the traders used to go from one country to another to buy and sell goods. Let's carry out an activity. Which word on the map indicates that trade in the Indian Ocean has existed since a long time? From the map, on page 32 of your textbook, name the seas and the ocean that the sailors and the traders had to cross. Fill in the blanks to give the definition of trade. What is a trade route? So, the answer to question 1 is BC. Seas and oceans are Arabian Sea, Red Sea, Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, and China Sea. Trade is the buying and selling of goods. A trade route is a path used by traders and sailors traveling long distances for the purpose of trade. Good job! Do you recall drawing your personal timeline in grade 5? Have a look at this timeline. Try to think what events this timeline is representing. Yes, historical events which happened in Mauritius. The discovery of Mauritius by the Dutch in 1598. The arrival of Maillet de la Bourdonnais in 1735. The Battle of Grand Port in 1810. And the independence of Mauritius in 1968. As you can see, a timeline indicates the events that took place in a chronological order. Let's have a look at this map again. Can you see that the years showing in the time of the trade route between Alexandria and China are followed by BC and AD? Yes. What do BC and AD mean? Well, the most common method used by the historians today for counting years is from the birth of Christ. Therefore, as you can see on your screen, if an event happened before the birth of Christ, we write BC after the year. And if an event happened after the birth of Christ, we write AD after the year. BC means before Christ, for example, 250 BC. And AD means Anno Domini, in the year of the Lord, for example, 250 AD. Now from the timeline, what can you observe from the difference between the numbers? You are right. There are 100 years between each bar on the timeline. A period of 100 years is referred to as 1 century. Let's see if you have well understood. Fill in the blanks with the correct answer. The abbreviation BC stands for. The abbreviation AD stands for. A period of 100 years is referred to as historians use to represent events which took place in the past. A timeline indicates past events in a order. So, let's check out your answers. The abbreviation BC stands for before Christ. The abbreviation AD stands for Anno Domini. A period of 100 years is referred to as a century. Historians use timelines to represent events which took place in the past. A timeline indicates past events in a chronological order. So now carry out more exercises in your textbook on pages 34 and 35. There are two activities, 2.3 and 2.4. In this lesson, you have learned about, firstly, the countries, seas, and major cities bordering the Indian Ocean, and secondly, the use of a timeline to mark historical events. So that's all for today. Hope to see you soon. Till then, it's goodbye from me.